If y'all out about these streets, watch out for 607 up. He a wild boy.
He said, "Watch
All
out."
right, so this is the bombshell right here. This is the one. Like I've even went deeper into it. FS1 lawsuit for sexual battery and
Ooh.
assault. This is deep. Like I
Joy,
start reading through some
Joy,
of the. I'm gonna read it.
I read the documents too, so go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this the regular article. Then we can dive into it a little bit deeper, potentially here. So this one is Fox Sports personalities Joy Taylor, Skip Bayless, and Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon have been named in a wide-ranging lawsuit alleging workplace misconduct, including sexual harassment, assault, and improper use of authority to exploit employees. The lawsuit was filed by former Fox Sports hairstylist Noushin Faraji, who worked with the network from 2012 to 2024. The allegations are detailed across 14 claims, including 6 class action complaints and 8 individual complaints. So we gonna dive into the allegations against Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is best known for his role as FS1 accused of engaging in a pattern of inappropriate behavior towards Faraji over several years. According to the lawsuit, Bayless allegedly made repeated advances, including offering Faraji $1.5 million for sexual favors, claiming that he could change her life and provide her financial security. The complaint also details physical misconduct, including allegations that Bayless hugged Faraji inappropriately and pressed against her despite her clear objections. At one point, Bayless allegedly insinuated that Faraji was romantically involved with her former co-host Shannon Sharp, creating further discomfort and unease. So, against Charlie Dixon. Fox Sports Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon is also a central figure in the lawsuit. Faraji claims that during the Fox Sports birthday party, Dixon grabbed her buttocks without her consent. This incident, she alleged, was emblematic of a broader culture of harassment within the network. Faraji says she reported the incident to Joy Taylor, one of the network's prominent hosts, but claims Joy dismissed her concerns, reportedly advising her to get over it. This alleged response has drawn criticism, with many pointing to the need for stronger support systems. All right, these are the ones against Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor, a 37-year-old on Fox FS1, is also named in a lawsuit. Faraji alleged that Taylor was romantically involved with former NFL player and Fox Sports analyst Emmanuel Acho and engaged in sexual relationship with Dixon to secure her position at the network. The lawsuit claims that once no longer beneficial to Taylor's career, she accused him of sexual assault to distance herself and protect her reputation. Faraji claims suggest a complex and troubling dynamic in which Taylor allegedly exploited her sexuality to advance professionally while failing to support colleagues facing harassment. So Fox Sports responds. Fox Sports has acknowledged the lawsuit but has refrained from providing detailed comments, citing the ongoing legal proceedings. In a brief statement, the network emphasized its commitment to maintaining a respectful and safe workplace while promising to take the allegations seriously. All right, that's a lot, mouthful. So let's go.
1.5 million for some coochie is some crazy work.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. You're right. The only thing, if this is true, and she actually gave complaints to HR and they didn't do anything, because that's something that you can look up. If she's over the years been complaining to HR and they have just not been doing nothing, she has a very good case, because that's written down. That's a record. If they can go back and say June, I'm just making up dates, June 15th, 2021, she came in and said this, and nothing happened to Skip Bayless. There was no investigation. Nothing happened. Y'all didn't transfer her to another show. Nothing. And there's a record showing that she had been going to people. That's messed up. Like that's messed up.
Workplace, harassment, workplace violence, all that kind of stuff. It happens. But I think more so the follow up is what's most important. And I mean, when you're on that level of just being in the limelight, TV, things can get really close. I mean, obviously, so for example, like we know somebody that works in TV, and he would tell me stories about how people just exchanging. Because when you're around somebody from like 5 a.m. till 7 at night, and then you gotta fly on a plane with them to go to another city to cover a game or whatever, like these people are always in front of each other, and sometimes obviously it's the opposite sex, and obviously they frolic how they frolic. So if it was mentioned to HR about this and it was kind of looked down on, and that's sad. I mean, obviously with I think that Joy Taylor mentioned Joy Taylor as far as being someone who was referencing this as well. Again, man, like I don't know if I remember Acho was on ESPN. I don't know. I haven't seen him lately. So
he's on Fox Sports. At least he was.
On Fox Sports now. Okay, got you. Okay, I saw him randomly covering like college, and it didn't look right. But anyways, from what I've gathered from what people talk in this industry, like again, when you're around somebody from 5 a.m. till 5 at night, sometimes going off until midnight, early parts of the morning, catching flights, sharing hotels, etc., things happen. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying that it did happen, but at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. If Shannon Sharp being named it as well. If I'm Shannon Sharp,
but Shannon Sharp was not. He's not in the actual. He's not in the suit at all.
Oh,
she said Skip Bayless got angry with her because he said you messed with Shannon, but you won't mess with me. On some hating type shit. But no, she's not suing Shannon at all. Shannon is not in. I want to, before somebody hear this and be like, Shannon, no. Coach Unc, Shay, not the other Unc, but Shay, not involved at all. No, I'm saying I'm not talking about the nigga we just got done talking about a second ago. I was calling, they call him Uncle Shay.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
man. I mean, again, like, phew. I mean, when you talk about Fox, there were some stories from ESPN, like.
They ended up settling. They settled and paid the woman at ESPN.
So there you go. And again, when you talk about settlement, you go, well, I just want to get past it. We just decided on a number. It's like it still leaves.
So Joy Taylor put a lawsuit against FS1 or someone there. I guess was Dixon previously. That's what Faraji is the legend that Joy put a lawsuit on Dixon to stop people from believing that they used to mess around.
It's a mess.
I thought she was talking about Ocho. Or not, that's not Ocho. That's not Ocho Cinco, but the other nigga, Acho.
No, it says the lawsuit claims that once Dixon was no longer beneficial, Dixon, so that's the Charlie Dixon. It says here, the lawsuit claims that once Dixon was no longer beneficial to Taylor's career, she accused him of sexual assault to distance herself and protect her reputation. So wow. Internal then that she did, and they was like, okay, well, you're going to have to go, Charlie, or something like that. Or,
It's a really wild situation. Again,
But like you said, if this stuff is tracked, that all these different things have been alleged to have happened, it's in the HR. HR's got all this stuff written down. Unless HR didn't log it in.
And at first, I was
like, there's still like levels of, like, when you talk about somebody's personal body space being, you know what I'm saying, messed with, like, that's on a whole nother, you know what I'm saying? So like sometimes, and the thing about it is, when you talk about high level stuff, like, obviously I'm not in a high level HR position. But like when you talk about like people dealing with certain things, it's sometimes easier to just cut the check. Like it might not even be as like detailed. The actual event of what had happened allegedly might not be as detailed as what said person is saying it is. But just to if Fox is like having bad ratings already on this show and they really don't have anybody else to turn to if these turns out to be true, we go just cut the check because
Skip's no longer with Fox. He's no longer there.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's gone.
Wait, and I thought Undisputed is done. Yep. And initially I was like, well, maybe it's a money grab. I was trying to think both sides of the coin, but I read the full article in the paperwork. She said she worked with Colin Cowherd, who was like the big dog at Fox for years, and he was nothing but respectful. Never said anything out the way. Like, so I'm like, okay, well, shit. All right then. She is very specific with who it was. Like and again, the way she's talking, she went to HR multiple times. If you went to HR multiple times and HR ain't never did nothing, that's. I mean, she gonna win that. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, 1.5.
Now that's what he offered. What?
No, I know. I'm just saying, like that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
That's some. It's got to be sunshine for 1.5. Shit. He could have. Skip could have went down to Miami with it.
It's also a shout out to. I mean, we weren't talking about Stephen A. Smith, but shout out to Stephen A. Smith because you don't hear about shit like this with him, right? Like I remember recently, he did a podcast with Cameron or not Cameron and Mason, just Cameron, and he talked about that. He was just like, I pride myself on understanding I'm representing more than myself when I'm up here on this platform. And when they asked him about Skip, he was like, Skip's name's been brought up to me a couple times about a couple of different things, but I just choose not to speak on it because we don't have a relationship no more. Like there's not a communication to reach out, whatever. That chapter's done, we move on. So I mean it just goes when you keep your plate clean, man, and just handle your business, then you know what I'm saying, shit will follow. But like, I don't know, the fallout with Fox, man, like when he left First Take, I'm talking about not Shannon Sharp, what's his name? White man.
Skip Bayless.
When Skip Bayless left First Take to go start his own thing in Fox, it was always it had some good rumblings, but it never, you know what I'm saying, nothing never transpired from my side. I never watched his talk show. So but yeah, man, that's a lot of money. Ooh, that's a lot of money. And if it's 1.5 that was offered to her from Skip, I can only imagine if they talk about settling, what the amount of money she would be looking for. You know what I'm saying? Because that business that's a cutthroat business. If y'all remember, what was the NBA report? Rachel Nichols, right? We don't see her no more. I
literally just saw Rachel Nichols like 2 days ago. She's back covering basketball. You think it's not watching? You're not what? If it's TNT or ESPN,
I would check my statement then.
Yeah, she was literally just covering
on NBA basketball, TNT.
Yeah, there was an NBA game. Google it when we get up there.
There was a real fallout between her and Boomia Cave about. I
mean, she had said some stuff that she shouldn't have said. It wasn't like the sexual stuff. That was the fans.
I guess
that was the fans
saying like that business, from what I perceive, is
she was basically saying that she was getting the job because she was black and this, that, the third, and she was going the DEI hire route and saying that she deserved to be the person on the show and this, that, because completely unrelated.
She was hosting NBA Today for a minute before they gave it to the other young lady. So yeah, man, like when you talk about high level like TV entertainment, yeah, shit get real.
Pure craziness. Yeah, I mean, didn't think Skip would ever be involved in anything like this, truth be told, until it came out. As soon as I saw it, because it really dropped today, I sent it to y'all immediately. I was like, let me fact check first, see if it's real. Yeah. I saw the real court documents. And usually in these cases, when they want to, kind of keep it on the low, they say Jane Doe or, whatever. Now, her full name, everything in there. I'm like, she ain't playing. Like, she usually when she ain't playing. She like, it's me.
Yeah, that's a wild setup. For real. So I guess time will tell how it plays out. But yeah, man, ever since Unc left, they that whole thing has just been.
I mean, it's over. I mean, Skip left too.
No,
Skip left,
I'm
and
talking about
then
Shannon left first, and then like shit just started. It just never caught it. It never caught like another wave, I guess you would say.
yeah, I agree. I used to like Undisputed too. I'm not gonna pretend like because I'm not a big Stephen A. fan. Sometimes he be saying some shit I don't like. So I was watching Undisputed because of Shannon, actually.
Yeah.
But when Shannon left, then I was done. I said, oh, there it is.
I gave it all a hand. I gave y'all a hand.
All right. Next up, Joe Buttons is sleepwalking naked.
Yeah, I ain't seen the video. The video I keep seeing is of some other guy. That's
Clip you just saw. Please tap in and check out Just Posted. We just kicking, talking that good shit, and we fuck with y'all, man. Y'all be easy.